ship. Mainly because I'm trying to get a gravity well to work, and it's not quite working the way I want it to, so we're going to put a collector here right up at the front. Wait, do I have engines there? No, I don't have engines there. You can sit there. Yeah, so you'll go there. And then my gravity well, stay where it was. I think wants, where is this? Right angle piece.
Nope, get back here.
What are you doing on your ship?
Trying to get it so that way I can carry these oxygen tanks. I don't know if you guys have seen these floating around. Oh, that's a ship. That's not a tank. That's a tank. Off recording, I did some work, and the blue ship is no longer with us. In fact, that massive blue cube over there is all that's left of it. The rest of it floated off into space. But we've got these 2 oxygen tanks here that are full of oxygen that I ripped off of the ship. And the idea is now to get this ship set so I can plug these into our station here and have extra oxygen.
Fancy.
Yeah, it's
need more interior plates.
Work in progress.
Definitely needs more interior plates. Come here. Is interior those. Yeah, the entire idea behind this is the gravity well. Okay, so the gravity well will sit roughly over here, in theory, and it'll suck everything towards it. I may have to, oh, you know what, I'll put the gravity generator on the back there. Maybe that'll be fun. Gravity generator. Vector.
Building. I just realized I'm not holding
spherical
down
gravity
caps lock. He cannot hear me singing, so only you can.
There will be all of a sudden gravity on this ship, on this station that shouldn't be.
I will note any possible changes before removing. Oh, hey, there it is.
Full panel. And we
gotta remove.
We will turn you off. Begin with
This one here.
Oh, say this is 0 point.
Nope, this one here. And then 2 blocks down.
Why that does that?
Is there one up here? Is
oh,
there?
You know what it is? But you need.
Nope. Okay, that's it. Just got 3. Yep. So 6 down.
I don't know. I give up. Anyways,
3, 4, 5 back.
Done. Okay, so that should be everything now. Go there.
Building.
Goes into my cargo containers. Extra engines on there. All right, let's give it a shot. I'm going to go for a flight.
Good luck. Come back with stuff. Important stuff.
I usually do.
If you find silver, bring that back
yeah.
with you. Silver and gold, I looked through. I'm kind of low on those.
Okay.
We're building, and I'm singing, and I don't know why. I do apologize for singing if you happen to have heard any of that.
No, didn't hear anything.
Okay. Good. I wasn't holding the caps lock key.
Lol.
Oh, I'm out of thruster components. Parts.
Yeah, this should work now, in theory.
Let's hope so. It'd be nice to be able to grab everything, including the little floating bits.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the entire goal, is that I will be able to do that.
What do I need? Thruster. Yes, thruster components. Boop. Got what I needs. Let's just weld this puppy up.
I'm finally using your little thing you told me to do, which is
there we go.
Turn off inertial dampeners to save fuel.
Yeah, turning those off is definitely helpful. Very much so when you're coasting. get this sent.
Alright, here we go.
We'll have it come up on a slope here. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. I got the right one. Pardon me. It's dark in here. My keyboard. It
Oh,
doesn't
we're gonna
like
get
me.
some gold, it looks like, right away. Iron.
Oh, hey, I can place blocks under that. I didn't even realize that. Put a gyroscope right there. I've already got one buried inside the ship. I'm gonna have an extra one just in
You know,
case.
it looks like there's a lot more going in now.
Ah. Oh, stop going everywhere. Come on, work your way into the crevice and weld the thing. Well, it's working. That's more than I could have hoped for.
Yeah, this is actually vacuuming up a lot more now.
And
I'm only missing a little bit.
energy is low.
That's right, I'm getting some more uranium for us.
2.9, 2. Oh god, my health is low. How?
Ball.
How? I fell like half a foot. This game is weird. Click the health button. Get the health. Come on, get the health. And the energy. Yes, the energy. And we're good. Those are set to stockpile.
Alright, so I'm gonna end up with like a little trail of
But they're not
debris
pulling
following me, but for the most part, it's all gonna get into the collector.
hopefully it all gets into the collector, and you don't fly back to the station here, and it'll just kind of slams into everything. That'd be sad, unfortunate, and painful.
Well, I think what I'll do is when I leave, I'll just get everything that's stuck to the generator and throw it in the cargo system that way. But it's doing a good job. It is picking up almost everything.
Awesome.
Pretty impressed with that. Finally,
You built something that works.
if I back up, yeah, and if I back up just right, it will start sucking things into the gravity or into the collector.
Awesome. In case you're wondering what I am doing here, if it will grind. In case you're wondering
Yeah,
what
to
I'm doing
strip
here,
nut mine this bitch.
I am removing these engines and moving them back by one so they fit inside the ship rather than
Ooh.
poking out.
Very weird perspective to be doing this from. I gotta do it this way.
What are you doing? First or third?
It was third person from the right hand side, almost top down right angle. It was weird.
That does not sound pleasant. Oh god, I just realized
A little
one of the
awkward.
pieces I cut off has either lagged and then cut away, or has just floated off into space. Oh boy. Oh, and I'm getting some desync issues, and my ship is bouncing all over the place. Oh, lovely.
Excellent.
Yes, landing gear. Bane of
Yeah.
people's existence in this game.
Yeah, eventually I'm hoping they'll fix that.
They did mention it, that it should fix the issues, like desync and lag and all that, when they finish rewriting the multiplayer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you guys didn't know, if you haven't checked it out, if you haven't read it for yourself, Merrick Rosa has a dev blog on this game on his website for, for Keen Software House. I believe it's keensoftwarehouse.net or .org or something. I'll include the link in the description below. Anyway, he, one of his staff recently posted a dev blog to it. And they were talking about adding planets and completely rewriting the multiplayer. I know some of you are sitting here right now going, oh no, what do I have to do? Do I have to sign up? Is there anything that, am I going to have to pay for the game again? No, not going to have to.
Is it just using Steam to
No, they're
relay
switching
the
to a
multiplayer?
completely different multiplayer host.
Interesting.
And I'm going to ignore the messages popped up in the top left corner for this time being. Anyway,
Bye.
people message me all the time while I'm recording. I really need to set myself
Yeah, I got
busy.
that problem too. If it gets really bad, I usually set myself as offline, then I don't get any of the indicators either.
Yeah, that's a good point. I should probably start doing that. Anyway, where was I? I was talking about the dev blog post thing, right?
Yes, and the rewrite of multiplayer and how they're switching to a different
Yes. All right.
provider
There's
altogether.
a provider they're switching to, and it's a popular provider for console games and for some PC games. They do Xbox One, PS4, I believe Wii, or Wii U. I don't know. All the detail on it is in the dev blog. I'll include that in the list below. I read it a couple of days ago. If I had it in front of me, I could explain it in more detail, but it's not, so I can't. But anyway, they're completely rewriting it, and anyone who has played Halo Reach or has heard of how seamlessly the multiplayer in that game worked, that's essentially how they want it to work for this game. Very seamlessly, very easy, and just very, very fast, simple connections. Because the way it works right now is every player in the game is connected to every other player. Every client knows everything about every other client, where they are, what they're doing, and why they're doing it. Which, if you can guess, bogs down everything very quickly.
Yeah, you're overreacting.
Well, I'm overreacting, but this, coming from me, I can see the ship in front of me bouncing on the landing gear. So, either overreacting or... I don't know.
Okay, I'm just teasing. That should be better, hopefully.
Hopefully
I just would like to see the landing gear and whoa, and the pistons not freak out and destroy your ships.
Well, the pistons and the landing gear are part of the physics engine. Though I think multiplayer connections have an issue when it comes to landing gear acting the way it does, like as you can see right now. In my perspective, the ship is bouncing, and normally they don't do that. In fact, I think if if you were to come over here and take a look at this, it wouldn't be bouncing for you. That's part of desync. That's part of server lag. But as I was saying, the way they're going to do it is they're going to have it be the host will host a server, and it will be a dedicated server from the company itself. So where in Halo Reach, if you went to host a multiplayer server, you hosted a server from them. Yes, they're free. No, you don't pay for them. You don't have to shell out anything more for multiplayer than pressing a button. It takes half a second. But you host the server, and then everyone has the ability to connect to it. Instead of sharing information between everyone, they share information between the server. It will increase lag by just a little bit, because you're going to have to go from client to server to client, but it will also decrease lag because he's over there mining right now, and I'm over here working on my ship, right? He's 1,600 meters away from me. And right now, because of the way it's set up, my computer has to load and understand, okay, he's not mining right now, but if he was, it has to load and understand that he is mining and he is removing material from an asteroid, what material he's removing, what his inventory is, what rocks and particles are floating around out there. And I don't need to know any of that because I'm not over there. It's not relevant to me. And that's what they're fixing in the multiplayer rewrite. I'm not going to know any of that. The only thing I'm going to know is things relevant to me. So if he's in my visual area, if he's anywhere in my screen or anywhere near me, I'll know what he's doing. Say he was over there working on that little red ship. If he was removing blocks and placing blocks, my computer would receive that information and I would know he's doing that. If he's not over there doing that, well then obviously he's not and I don't need to know it. But if he was all the way out there at the rock working on that ship, removing blocks or adding blocks, I wouldn't know any of that until he came back, which definitely helps out with the lag because it's not trying to send and receive so much information about everything everywhere. That was a bit of a rant. I realized I should breathe more on that one.
That's all good. That should make things a little bit nicer for people, especially the ones that don't have their good internet connection or a decent machine, especially if you're using older hardware. That'll cut down a lot of that lag.
Oh, by far. I can't wait until the DirectX 11 comes out. They're going to be retexturing everything.
Nice.
And if you've seen Star Citizen, right?
Nope.
No?
No?
I recommend it. I would suggest going and looking it up. But everything in that game is high quality, high texture, high resolution detail. Like, it's up there. Everything's glossy, everything's shiny, everything's got a reflection. It does take a good graphics card, though. I don't think I could run it. But it just looks really nice.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get my new graphics card this year.
I
I'm
need
looking
to.
at GTX 970. Getting a lot of uranium. I hope we need fuel.
We've got about 90 something because of what I pulled out of the blue ship.
Yeah, I'm destroying an entire asteroid. This asteroid is
That's the
weird. It's
wrong
got
block.
gold, iron. It had ice. I got all that. It also has a ton of uranium on it.
You say got all that. You actually have all of the ice from that asteroid in your ship right now?
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
Not I'm at one of the smaller ones.
Set to like 10 times.
I'm at one of the satellites, not the big giant one you can see me at.
Oh.
Actually, on one of the little satellite rocks. Basically, I'm trying to mine it out so that there's only.
And you cut out.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That sucks. I blame you and your wireless.
Yeah, if I could be on a LAN connection, I'm sorry, wired connection, I would.
White, green, green, white, orange, blue, orange, white, brown, brown.
What?
Oh, make your own cable, and that's the TIA 568A standard. Some people use some companies 568B, which is white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, green, white, brown, brown.
And this has been IMEI Talks Tech, and Bombredeemer shakes his head and questions life.
Not that I've ever made cables in my life before, ever. I promise I never have.
I had to do that once, but that was years ago. I'd be excited and very happy right now if I could understand what you were talking about, but believe me, that went so far over my head, it might as well be orbiting me right now.
I like all the material orbiting my ship.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stuff orbiting my ship.
Spoiler, by the way, I'm going to put that clip in now.
Alright, let's gather some of this rock material that's hanging up on my ship. Come here. Yep. Can't escape me, little rocks.
Oh, okay, that's weird. Build state on one of these blocks is off. That is strange. How did they do that? More importantly, why is it like that? I know nothing about graphics or blocks or editing of any of this, but that is strange. You'd expect it to be slanted and down here into the corner, but it's not. The way I would expect it, I would expect to see two bars come from right here, like right there, and then come down into the center point here. And then when you weld it, obviously you get the paneling that comes flush across it, but I would not expect it to have that big square bit there, and then all of a sudden go flat. Strange. And my suit energy is low. And I died.
Excellent. Yay. Boink.
Yeah, there's a death counter. Crap. Well, my suit energy low isn't low anymore.
Well, there you go. My medium cargo container is completely full.
Yep. I fell, I believe, 7 feet.
Yeah, that's enough to kill you normally.
No.
I definitely need more lights on this ship.
No. Normally, I don't believe 7 feet would kill you.
It would
hurt you.
Technically, you can die from a 4-foot fall.
Really?
If that, yeah.
I landed on my feet. I shouldn't have died.
Wow. You didn't tuck and roll. Maybe you compress your spine until it.
That's a good point. It's a game. My movement is limited, and I did have. I did weigh about 7,000 kilograms, so that might have added to it.
Just a little bit. And for those of you wondering why I'm saying it's 4 feet, I have taken a fall rest course for work, and that's what I was trained. So if you don't like it, kiss my ass.
A fall
that's
rest?
That's what I was taught. Fall rest is fall safety, basically.
Really?
So there's basically two types of safety gear when it comes to dealing with falls and potential falls. Fall rest systems, which stop you during your fall, so you don't hit the ground and kill yourself.
Ooh.
and there's fall restraint, which will stop you from falling, period. They both have their advantages and disadvantages, and it really depends on what you're doing, which will determine what kind of system you have.
Well, knowing how I am with ladders, I'd much rather have a false stop.
All right,
But then
so...
the ladder would probably come down on top of me, so a fall... I'd much rather just fall at that point.
All right, I'm going to come over here. So you've sorted out the inventory issues.
I
Or
have
not the inventory, the piping issues.
slightly. It won't pull the oxygen out of your ship anymore. I hope.
Okay.
Yeah, that one-way pipe should do it. I hope it doesn't pull the oxygen out. Maybe if I turn those off of stockpile. That's probably why it did it. It just said, hey, we need this. We need this more than you do. Don't dock up yet.
Oh, okay.
Let me turn these off of stockpile.
Well, I don't even have my collector on yet, so we're good. And my gravity generator is off for
There
a
you go.
moment. All right, we're good to go?
Yep, good to go. And there's a dead me on the floor. We're just going to dispose of this and pretend it never happened. Goodbye. Don't tell IMEI I died, future me. Don't tell Arrow I died. I mean, he doesn't need to know these things. Goodbye.
Oh, everything's emptying out of my ship finally, properly.
Nice.
Out the connector. My medium cargo container's slowly dumping the stuff out. That's good. And the oxygen is leaving my ship. Oh god.
The oxygen's leaving your ship.
Yep.
That should not be the case.
Yep, it did anyways.
Oh, okay. What do you have in there? A storage tank or...
I have connector, a collector, and a medium storage container.
So you have an oxygen tank, yes?
No, I do not. I have an oxygen generator.
That's why the oxygen's leaving your ship. Oh shit. Oops.
Into my ship.
I fell on it. All 7,000 kilograms of me fell on it. I can tell you why the oxygen was leaving your ship. Primarily because there was ice in your generator, and your generator was generating ice or oxygen to fill the tanks on the station. I would suggest to stop that in the future, you simply turn off your generator prior to docking.
Okay. I will add the oxygen generator to my list of toys.
Yes, your list of things to shut off before you dock.
Yes.
And I want to get back to building this ship.
There you go. Not bad. This is actually working out quite well. I do have very limited visibility in my ship, but that's because I have a connector sitting on top of my head, but I don't really care.
Doesn't that seem safe, sir?
It probably isn't. I'll move them right now. Let's go land this little bastard.
Yes, did I do that right? Yes, I did.
We'll land and I'll make those few little modifications.
Oh, making a note now. Arrow is not with us right now. Maybe with us later. He had to go eat lunch. Or breakfast. I'm not sure which. He said he had to go eat. He didn't say which. I'm making him sound bad right now by saying breakfast, aren't I?
No, I wouldn't say that.
No, because I don't know what time it was recorded. 3:20 something in the afternoon. So, oh, that also depends on where you are in the world.
I should probably take off my gravity generator before I dismantle the rest of it. There we go. Okay, so let's make again
Flashy stuff.
and
Might as well weld these before I close them up.
so we'll put you there.
Dude. You imagine if the blocks in this game, when you welded them up or you ground them down, the build stage completion noise was like some kind of cartoonish doing?
That'd be
That'd
fantastic.
actually be kind of funny. Nope, and I flew into the ship and it bounced and I got launched away. So,
Excellent.
ship launching, tutorial number 101.
Layers again, because why not?
I can hear you. I take it you're there?
Oh yeah.
Good. I just almost lagged out. Oh lord, okay. And see, that's the lag I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. That sudden, I placed 6 blocks, and it had to register everything he had just done, which apparently took forever.
Sweet. Alright, so now it's a little further back. The trick for me is to make sure my gravity well and everything is perfectly in line with my ship. Like with the drills. So nothing sticks out past the edge of the drills. Alright, I need to go get some more uranium. I can... Yeah, let's go pick it up. Where's the refinery?
Right behind you?
Yep. Alright, inventory, where is uranium?
Click the little lightning bolt, that'll take you to the power inventories.
Reactors. Are we just putting all the power in the...
Yeah, it all automatically gets pulled.
Oh, okay.
So just take what you need out of there. I wouldn't advise taking any more than like 3 or 4 packs. They'll last you a very long time in small ships, especially if you don't have any continuously working parts on.
Okay, so I'm stealing 30 uranium, that should work.
That's a lot.
I'll put it all back when I'm done.
30?
When I'm done filling up my ships, I'll put the rest back.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, if you're taking 30 uranium to stick it in a small ship, dude, that thing's gonna live for like a year and a half.
That is the point.
I don't
Alright,
believe we'll be doing this for a year and a half. It'd be awesome. That would be incredibly fun. I could not sit here for a year and a half straight, though. I do believe I would wear a rut in my chair. And lag. There we go.
Go to
Now
my
it's
other
building.
reactor.
And no, it's not.
Do I only have 2 reactors on this ship?
Fun. I'm wasting energy sitting here staring at this thing while trying to weld it.
Now, when I'm messing in my inventory, if I want to break something up into 2 blocks, how do I do that?
You don't. You have to do the maths.
Okay.
Which is unfortunate for someone like me who's not good at the maths. And I just realized this ship is turning out to look like every other ship.
Trying to find an easy way to
Don't like that idea.
get everything as even as humanly possible.
Calculators are your friend.
Well, yeah, but I can't split. How do I split stacks of stuff?
Right click and drag, I believe. And if that doesn't work, left click and drag.
Oh, okay.
It should bring up a pop-up menu. And then you can just type in the amount you want to transfer. There we go.
My medium cargo container.
Dude.
Okay, so my ship is completely unpowered.
What do you mean completely unpowered? Did you just take all the power out
Took
of it?
all. I did, yes, on purpose.
Why?
Because. Going to move. Yeah, see, I've got 2 reactors sitting in the middle of nowhere. They gotta go. They gotta get moved, so at least they can be connected to a block properly.